Hello, welcome. I'm Blan, and today I will draw something. But first, let's do some research about poses. So basically, because it's like Pocky Day, I want to draw Pocky Blan. Oh, Asunon, welcome. Welcome, welcome, glad to have you here. So like Pocky Day, so it's like, oh, and user 15V2D, welcome. I will go like side chest pose. The thing is, I think what would be good is like some kind of pose that shows like the back smashing, right? Oh, Makita Wolf, welcome. Side chest pose. Maybe something like this. It is like just like side chest pose. Then what else could we use? Maybe like most muscular pose. Most muscular pose. Maybe not. Maybe side chest is better. Maybe like... Oh, I'm good. Also like I paused my workout, so like I have workout before and afterwards. So I already did my heaviest sets of incline dumbbell press. Oh, and blues welcome. Like the rest is just like some chest flies, machine flies, and some delt work and some rows. Yeah. So like I'm kind of on a cut, so it's like high effort kind of. Maybe something like this. This is more like... What's this pose called? I think it's called Mantis pose. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's called Mantis pose. Because it shows like the forearms, right? So I think that's a fun pose too though. Like maybe it's a more casual pose than side chest, I'm not sure. Let's look for more. We can also of course like draw both. So, oh, and also, if there's like time left, I also want to kind of like for this year, because I'm kicking off like requests the next few days, maybe tomorrow, I want to kind of like do an like updated line-art of this year, kind of. Because like I learned a few like more like, how it's called, like anatomy stuffs, like for this here example I would draw this differently because like the insertion is different and like I'd also like draw the shoulder here different. I'm of course like happy with this, but I think like with our newfound knowledge we can like add a lot to this one. And I like the expression of it. Okay. Yeah. Then Demon Lord, welcome. The thing is like, we don't need the packaging of it, right? Basically, what I think is funny is basically... Oops, that's much too big. It's called Pocky like internationally, right? So I think like in Japan it's called Pocky, but I think in America it's called Pocky. this is like Thai. Like in Thai it's also called Pocky, and it's, I think in America it's also called Pocky, right? But somehow in like Germany it's called this. That's, wait a second. So this is like the same thing, right? Or basically the same thing. And it's from the same, like, it's from Glico, right? Okay, so Serendip, also confirmed European, okay. And uses as loves Pocky. How is it called in your, I also want to know, like, you don't have to dox yourself over, like, how Pocky is called. But I guess it's only in Europe that it's called Mikado. Also, I'm not sure why. Maybe, I think, I'm dating my graduation thesis. Oh, I wish you luck on your graduation thesis. Lithium light. Oh, also, I think like probably it's because like either like Glico or like some like marketing department thought like Pocky is totally Japanese, right? So like let's make the design more Japanese so it sells better, I think. And that's why it also has like kind of like this font, which is a bit karate font. I like strawberry flavored Pocky. Oh, I like them too. I have not tried that many different ones. I think the most popular here, like in Europe, are probably dark chocolate. This is the normal ones. Like then there's like milk chocolate, and then there's white chocolate, and then I think in Japan I also had strawberry or like strawberry yogurt. I'm not sure, strawberry, and I think matcha. Also like the matcha ones. But I think I prefer matcha takenoko no sato? Was it sato? Yeah, it was kinoko no yama and takenoko no sato. So takenoko no sato no matcha umi. Oh, that makes sense. There's like a game of it, right? With like trying to get the sticks out. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally makes sense. Let's see. I think I will research a bit more, like 5 or 10 minutes, but like I think I like the like mantis pose. It's also like look for like other people mantis pose. I think it's called mantis pose. I'm not I should get better in like bodybuilding posing or something. Mantis pose. No, not of a really mantis pose. Bodybuilding. I think that's a really cool pose, but I think a lot of people hit it so you don't see the chest, which is a bit sad. Let's see. Which is a good one here. I guess like just a bit more. It's also a bit sad, right? Because like it seems it's not like a standard pose. So I guess like it's not in like the like normal posing routines. But I'm not sure why not. because like I think it shows the forms nicely, right? Like forearm muscles are important. I like the... I think for this one here, the arms are really cool. But with the pose, he kind of hides the pecs, right? Which is a bit sad. But other than that, like the biceps is like really cool, really fun. So... But then it's also like... I think this is more a classic Mantis pose where it's like really like extended to show the forearms. In this one here, you still see like the forearm size, right? But because it's like more raised, it's more like a biceps flex, right? Which then makes the biceps nice. But I think this one is definitely more like chest focus, right? It would fit this more. Oh, Serendip is on a train to Paris. To a concert. Please have fun. Which concert is it? Of course, only if you want to say. Is it like a classical concert? Probably not. It's probably really like a cliche stereotype thing of like Europeans, but I actually went to quite a... Okay, maybe not that many, but like compared to other concerts, I did not went to any other concert. To like classical concerts, right? Like symphony orchestras. I really enjoyed it. Mantis pose. I guess there's no Ronnie Coleman Mantis pose. Miss a bit of the stream to get the tick. Yeah, please make sure you get into the right train. It's totally fine. Like, I'm just like researching poses, kind of. I think this is also fun, but I feel like, yeah, it's like totally fun. But I feel like the leg swoop that you have in the side chest pose, it's kind of artificial, right? Like you would not hit it normally. Like if someone asks you to hit side chest pose, if you just do it with the upper body, it's maybe like, oh yeah. But like if you do it like with like the legs correctly and right, then it's like Pinot stuff or something. Glasses Guy 8. Spooky Day. Exactly, Spooky Day. Mantis pose, Mantis pose. What other poses are good for Spooky Day? True, it's very structured, right? But yeah, I think let's go with that, probably. This one? Yeah, I would like just like draw like multiple ones, right? Yeah, I think let's do that. Okay, let's try something. Let's do it like really like slowly, right? Let's first put all these things in there. And I will try now to like first trace the contours, then I will try to make the skeleton, and then I will try to make it myself for like some like fantasy pose between those, right? So let's see. Like it's like this like poses like this kind of. Then he would like stand like this, right? Then we have like it's more like this. So what do we have to think about basically? This is like just right. Go like here. It's important like what is the front delt and what is like only the chest, right? I would say this is the chest and this is the front delt. Then you can see it goes like this. I like how you can see like here the different tricep cells, right? Like I think like this is like the triceps, how it's called, triceps tendon. So this here leg bounce, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ta-da! It's like, whoops, it's inside in between my chest sets, right? Like, I will have later on like more chest sets. Yeah, the thing is with like Arnold, I think it's like many other bodybuilders are really cool too, right? But I think like it's a bit of a shame that, or like maybe it's just not showing up with like basic googling a lot, right? I think like if I would look, if I would know more about it, about like all bodybuilders or something, then I would like know like more like which name to Google for which pose or something. But it seems like, or at least it has like the feeling of it, I think, that more like older bodybuilders have like more varied poses. Varied? Do you say varied or varied? But maybe that's just like a misconception or something. Okay, so the best 100k channel points. Dang. I think maybe I will do sometime like different kinds of should I draw this here? What is this part here? Like maybe it's more more like this, right? And this is, there's like a slight bend here that's important, I think, right? So like, we'll over-exaggerate it a bit. Or like not over-exaggerated here, but like later. And this here is the separation between the triceps medial head and the... Wait a second. Long head, medial head, what is this again? This is the lateral head, right? Wait, we can look, because I made this here. We can look here. It is called... Oh, I just wrote triceps here. You can look at here. This is the medial head. Okay, this is the lateral head, I guess. Okay. The medial head is that little kind of under the other ones. Is that correct? We can look here. Long head, lateral head, medial head. Yeah. It's like under this thing. Called medial head. Perfect. You remembered that. Then here. Where else liegt this one? Let's see. Here we have the little vein, right? And then here, I guess it's like kind of like this here. You don't see like the separation much. We'll just draw it in, I think. There's also like a vein. Okay. Then, say, let's cut it off here. Even have like this part, right? Okay, then this here. This is like the bony part. Backbones, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And another backbones. Okay, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, I can do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to make it like really like connected, activated, kind of. Okay. Oops. It's kind of bigger, and then like there's also something. And it's look kind of weird, like they always do. And this is like the not extensor, but the like thing from the other side, right? It's like not extensor, but flexor carpi ulnaris. This one here. This is flexor carpi ulnaris. This is the extensor carpi ulnaris. And the green thing doesn't say what it is here, which is weird. but I wrote it like here on my own. It's the extensor digitorum. I'm not sure what it doesn't say it here. I think here it says it maybe. No, it's the other side. It says it maybe. Digitorum. Here it says it. No, it says lateral eminence. But I wanted like in one like more detail. Yeah, here I wrote it down. Extensor digitorum. And like they are like both kind of combined, but that's fine. You could also just say like extensor muscles, but it's good to understand it, right? Okay, then let's continue here. Basically, like you can see here, this thing here, and like just like faint. Then we here the chest. Goes more like down here, right? Okay. There. The second biceps. It's a bit complicated here with veins, but it's like basically on this position, like the forearm muscles, they are not really separated, right? More veins. This thing here is like the brachialis showing from the other side, I think. This is like the triceps from the other side. It's like the bone from the other side. With here like like this, right? Okay, maybe you can see here like a bit the flexors. Okay, and just like to like get the rest down, like the here, see it like this maybe a bit. Going like with the whoop. Just the trap muscle. Flowy whoop, okay. Okay. Perfect. Ta-da! This was just like a quick study. Oh, TQ, welcome. What's Blan's favorite drink? Milk. No, protein shake. But like the milk one, I don't like the like kind of like clear whey, sugary things. I don't like those. Oh, Susanna, welcome. And yeah, Ven, welcome, and Sister God, welcome. Okay. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm a bit nervous, but I will do now a sketch. Okay, let's go. So how would I go? I would like maybe even like be more turned, right? And then totally cool face. Maybe I should even like do the face a bit higher. And I should look back kind of, right?
Blue Whale 5 just followed.
Oh, thank you for following. Yeah, right. Maybe you should look down more. You should look down. Big bounce, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! Blue Whale, welcome. I'm not sure about the face, but maybe like this, right? Like he's looking down, but this is like muzzle more like up. It's like I can explain. Okay. I think this is also interesting, right? When you turn your head, that like you see the swoop more. I want to have this too more. It's a bit hard to show. Okay, anyways, I can do this later. Also like the difference between like the one side and the other side of the neck, right? That it's more like here or something. Maybe something like this. Can't really see the other part. Maybe more like this here. Ta-da. Okay, let's just draw like that, like other shapes really quickly in. So maybe something like this. This could be a bit more upwards here. We have a picture of more. This part is fun too, right? Okay. This will like be totally hidden by the other stuff later. Okay. But yeah, what do you all think about the expression? I think it's totally fine, right? And then I will draw the Pocky maybe in another layer. Happy Pocky Day. Let's draw Pocky. It's to be more, right? Pack bounce, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Basically my idea is, what if instead of the pack bounce, to have even more chest workout? I mean, I will have later flies, but still have more like chest active. No, wait a second. Should I use the spring? Or is it dangerous? Because like I could also like use the spring for it. But the thing is, it's like kind of like bent permanently. Maybe like I used it too much, or like maybe it's too like weak or cheap material. Can just have like multiple ones. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, let's just continue. So I think like, yeah, I think what I like about this pose too is I think the like shoulder and chest and arms are like nice packed together, right? It's also here, but I think in this one here you don't see the chest too much. So I think it makes the arms better. So maybe like for like the like arm that's more in the background, I will use this one more. But the arm that's more in the foreground, I will use this one more. And then it's more chest. Does that make sense? Maybe it will make sense. I also like the like shape. It's kind of like long, but also like not unshaped. Let's see. Maybe like this. We'll figure this out later, but it's fine for now. And then maybe there's even a bit less here, because then it's like you can have like this 3D-ness of the chest. Or something. Okay, let's continue with the arm. Also maybe that's a bit too far down. No, I'm not sure. Anyways. What I like to do is have the arm a bit more squarey than it is here. Of course, like it's totally square here too, but like tiny bit more, kind of like here. This one is a bit rounder. This cover is also cool, and this one is a bit boxier. But I think the boxy thing is like kind of fun. Guess this one is also more round. But yeah. Then I'm not sure why there are like two things here. I think I should delete this one probably. Like make this a bit more. Oh, this is too wide, right? Like this. And then I like here kind of turned forward, right? That's cool. Let's just like make a shape or something. Okay. Here to like brachioralis. I guess we will make this thing here. That this is like the because like this is also like always this kind of small thing here, right? Then I always make this too big, but it's kind of cool if it's big. Maybe like this. And this attaches to this thing here. I think that's also really important. That, like, attaches naturally to it. Okay. I will also like delete this here, it's just confusing. And then for the could be a bit more like this here, but we have a bit more natural shape in this. It's kind of like always like a diamond shape, I think. Maybe like this or something. Then we can also add a bit more volume here. I don't want it to be like totally parallel. But I want it to have like this bend here. Kind of make it less parallel. Like this.
Lan_cakes just followed.
Oh, Landcakes, thanks for following. Thanks so much. Ta-da! think it's not totally it because like this part here, right? Maybe like this. I make it a bit like more turned. And yeah, I will also like show. I think this is like either like this is like the LEDs, right? So I think this would be. Is it the rear delt or is it like more like Terrace Major? Totally sure about it. I will draw it like this probably, and then like you can see like a bit of like that's right. Okay. And I can also like make it like a bit. I think I want like the width of the arm, or let's see. Maybe for that I will just like these things a bit more for here. Okay. Okay. Then let's continue with the construction. I think like I like how like in both these poses the fingers kind of disappear, right? Because I think like it's a thing like even like dance. Oh, and Raging, also happy Pocky Day. Oh, how it is called in Europe, Happy Mikado Day. But I think it's not a thing in Europe. I'm not sure, it's probably not a thing. Rickdom 2 asks, who's this handsome fellow you're drawing? I'm trying to draw myself. But Pocky. Should we like put like Pocky's too like here? Or maybe that's like just distracting. Okay. Then let's follow more, like let's see, like let's say this is kind of our length. Like this and there, right? That's good. Then can draw in the bony part. I think it's also important how the bony part, like this is the triceps tendon, right? But the bony part is kind of like another like diagonal part, like at least like at this angle. This, right? This is like the, it shows it really hard here, but like this is the triceps tendon. Like this kind of thing. And this is like the more bony part, I guess. So let's draw it like something like this or something. Ta-da! Maybe it could even be a bit like rounder here. Something like this. Here it would be this part. And then we can kind of like decide which one to go off. Basically, we have like the like extensors that like start inside of it. which is here. Here it's more turned, right? So I guess like here it would be more like this. This part here, right? But like here it's less turned. So I guess it would start like this kind of, and then be thicker than the other one. This is a bit thicker, this is a bit thinner. Okay. Do we want to draw the last part of the, maybe this part here shows it tiny bit, right? And we can also see it here, I guess, like this tiny part, right? And do we see it here? Maybe it would be back here. So I think let's draw it in. It's like not like that it would be totally like not possible to see. So like let's draw it like this or something. Okay. And also we need, or like we don't need it, but like, yeah, here you can see it. I think it makes the shape nicely. Like this is what makes the, what's called, it makes the triangle shape of it, right? Where like people in other things say like, yeah, draw a triangle shape for the forearms. But I need to know, why is it a triangle? And I think the weight of this thing should also be like farther back a bit. This is here, this is here. Right. Maybe like, oops. Maybe more like this. That's better, okay. Ta-da. Don't see too much. And I guess like you could also like show here a bit like this part here, okay. And then for the hands, fingers. I think I like this one too, but like if I would draw this, like if I would draw it exactly like I see it here, right? It would be a broccoli. That looks so bad. Raging says, it's kind of hard to draw so precise of muscle. Yes, but I think it's also really fun, right? And then it's like kind of like, if it's fun, then it gets easier just by being fun, right? So I'm happy that I can draw this and not like something that's difficult and not fun. Or even that I'm happier that I draw something that is like difficult but fun than easy but not fun. Oh, Nesna, welcome. Strangey, welcome. Glad to see you here, Strangey. Look, I'm drawing Pokéday Blan. Oh, and Tino X says, hello Blan, love your art progress. Thank you so much. You have improved a lot with drawing proportions. Thank you so much. I think like with proportions, it's kind of like a thing of like, I think there are a lot of drills or like people like saying like you have to try this or that, where I think it's just like you don't even actively have to do anything, right? Just have to draw like many drawings and look at them afterwards, what's worse or better, and then it's basically that you're learning already from that, right? I'm a penguin guy. Welcome, I'm a penguin guy. Yes. And of course, like it's always nice to like look at real life examples, right? And of course other artists. And I think the arm may be a bit too long, but we can figure that out later. The thing is, what I like to remember is that the upper arm is not as long as the lower arm, right? And I think in this picture, the arms are quite long. So I think for my picture, I should maybe make this part here a bit thinner. This whole part, right? Oh, whoops. Select overlapping vectors. And then just a bit. Look better. This is too long, right? It's too long. Oh, I'm a Pennywise says. I just saw that casino video made and I really liked it. The fox dealer was indeed very charming. Thank you so much. And Mitsu says, Ciao Plan. Ciao, Mitsu. And Big Okaboy says, hello Plan. Hello, thank you so much. Okay, I think I will just copy it. That's also like a nice thing about like that I can just make a new layer, right? The thing is, this thing here, let's see. No, I want this thing to be smaller. Basically this thing. The shoulder is fine, but just like the upper arm needs to be smaller. How do I do that fast? Select overlapping vectors. I don't want it to look less thick though. Whoops. Maybe like this. Like overlapping vectors. Maybe like this is better. Before, after, before, after, before, after. I think it's better, but like this needs to be like more squared again. This needs to go a bit down maybe. More down. And this needs to be, because like we scale it, right? Yeah, I think this makes it more squarey. Also, let's draw in the vein, I think, like just like one arm vein, kind of like this, like it's here, right? Like a bit of this to make it a bit more 3D, maybe. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it works. Does it work? Yeah, I think it works. Oh, Kuturo-san, konbanwa. Nice to have you here. It is Pocky Day. I'm trying to draw Pocky. Also, I'm out of Pocky in real life. What will be your next convention? My next convention will be JMorph again. So I already planned it. I already got the hotels. I'm not sure if like after JMorph, I will either go to some really cheap onsen ryokan or to Osaka. The thing is, yeah, it's kind of like, for like Osaka, I'm not sure with whom I will meet. Maybe with one person friend who I talked about it a bit, but it's like I don't want to like inconvenience people too much to spend time with me. So I'm a bit shy about like talking about it. But it's also like I want to just meet people. So yeah. So like because it's like JMOV is in like Toyohashi, right? And it's like with like Shinkansen, and then I could like just like go in the other direction of Shinkansen and then get back to Tokyo again. But I need to be back in Tokyo by the latest by the next weekend, right? To meet with friends, and also because then there's Shinsung Kemoket Kemono Furry Comic Convention. Oh, Reichang. We'll leave Japan right next day after JMOV ends. Ah, I see. So that's exactly a really like short trip, right? But maybe we can meet at JMOV. Or like maybe you were in Japan before that. But I think like before JMOV, the prices are a bit like expensive, or like not like the week where JMOV starts, but like the week before it, right? Because there's like New Year, and I think New Year is like good to not be in the New Year's kind of traffic. Yes. Oh, take Hyper Fate. Welcome. But yeah, I was never in Osaka, so I want to try takoyaki there if they are different, and also kushikatsu. I had kushikatsu before, but more kushikatsu. It's skewered fried stuff, breaded skewered stuff. Okay. I want there to be more volume 2, kind of. I want more triceps. The thing is, with like triceps training, I think the best thing that worked for me was like with like a kind of like diagonal attachment, but I think it kind of strained my triceps a bit. Like this part here. This part here, whoops. I think this part here strained much. Which is good because I got a good pump of it, but I think it was kind of like not ergonomical. So I think like with the, how it's called, the like rope attachment, right? I think I cannot use as much weight, but I think it automatically makes me not lock out as much, which is good. But I don't get as much of a pump, so like, I'm not sure, like I think like the next few weeks I will just try the rope attachment and let's see. Oh, someone followed me. Thanks so much. Raging says, I have an exam in Tokyo at January the 6th, so I need to travel there earlier. Oh, I wish you good luck on the exam. Is it like kind of like how was it called? JLPT, Japanese Proficiency Exam? Also, like, you don't have to say anything if it's private information. Yeah, I think I will probably arrive on the 6th. No, I will go on the 6th with the airport, so like it takes 1 day or something. Oh, Mitsu says, I want to go to JMOV someday so much because I love kimono furries. Do you mean kimono or kemono furries? Or both? Because also both exists, right? So like, I think kimono is like, I think it's generally like furries, right? But like in the West it's like kind of like more like Japan inspired like anime furries, right? Like, how is he called again? Lizardon. Wait, in German it's Glurak. What is Lizardon in English? Glurak in German. But what is it in English? Dragon Charizard, right? Okay, Raging says, Nah, I have already passed JLPT N2 level. I'm taking the exam for certain visa allowed me to work at a Japanese restaurant. Oh, that's great. Yeah, wish you good luck. Also JLPT N2, that's really high, right? I think it's the second to highest. I'm not sure. I think I would fail in PT 5. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I will just watch more cooking videos. And in French it's... Once again, and in French it's... Trasofort. Did I say that right? Did I say French right? Maybe it's... Wait a second, I will deepen it. Trasofort. Oh, wait a second, Deeple doesn't have a French thing. Ah, Dracofer. 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 Do we get also a French badge? Rachel says, it's not that hard for me, though. I literally went to a beach walk an hour before my JLPT N2. A beach walk? That sounds great. Which beach was it? Oh, you don't have to say it if it like... Where's the beach in Kamakura? Kamakura? Is it like Tokyo? Kanagawa? Don Drury. Hello, huge man. Oh, hello. I appreciated the new YouTube video, yes. Thank you so much. And thank you for saying yes, that's also what I'm saying. I kind of need a shirt. I want to make a shirt with my Omod eyes that I will print in the next week. But I also want to make a shirt that says yes, maybe. It's somewhere in Kanagawa called Tsuchido. Nice. I want to go to like Kamakura or something, or like Yokohama too. I can quickly Google that. Like technically, I was in Kanagawa quite a bit too, because like I think like technically, or like not even technically, but like was another place called Hakone is also Kanagawa, right? And what was it called? I forgot the name. Kimono. Yeah, true. It's like an autocorrect term, right? But I think it's also really cute how like in like JMOF and stuff, I also met a lot of like fursuiters who like totally wearing like wafuku, hakama get up. I think it was really cool too. Yeah. So like I'm really impressed like how people like combine like clothing and fursuit. I would also do like great clothing shopping spree maybe. Just like last time. I did not buy that much. I bought mostly comics, but still. Okay, let's continue here. Blue Whale says, honestly mood, I remember once in high school when we weren't allowed to go into that building yet, I just went to the nearby playground. Yeah, that sounds good. And Miso says, and I was so close to attend JMOF in January 2025 because I was in Tokyo for the New Year's Eve. Dang. That sounds really cool, but like, I think a friend, I think he went to Asakusa in like New Year's, and I would never do that because like it's so many people. It's so many people anyways. If there's no event, so I think I would like get panicked from the crowds or something. And like JMOV is like a lot of crowds anyways. So yeah. So I like to travel like kind of out of season and like I think like kind of like the time of JMOV. And Shinshin Kemoket is also like kind of like off season where like there are definitely many tourists in some places, but like not that many. Like maybe I also don't go to like the most touristy places. Like I was once in Shibuya and like that is like Shibuya Square is not a place for me, right? Because it's like there are many tourists, but like even without the tourists, there are so many like people lounging around and not like festival atmosphere, but like many people gathering atmosphere. So I did not like that too much. So basically like my friend basically saved us and like got us to like some cafe a few side streets away or something. But like we were like 3 people and like I was like with like a Japanese friend and like a non-Japanese friend. And the non-Japanese friend, he was totally okay with all of that. With like many people. I cannot do that. That was crazy. But yeah, maybe some people are just stronger than me. Oh, Dragon Obscuritas, welcome. Okay, let's continue this. So basically, I want to be inspired by this kind of hand. So like... Oops, that's the... Yeah, so like in Tokyo, I also did not go to like Shinjuku just for like changing trains, but I heard a lot of bad things, and it's like kind of like big city trip with like downtown area, and then you go at like 20 p.m. and then like all the like weird people get out to ask you to get to the store or something and ask you something like, do you like chest? And then I'm like, thank you, I have enough chest. Yeah, that was also, I think that was in Nakano. Basically like, but yeah, I think like mostly I like things where it's like kind of like old-timey Grandma Place districts, where it's kind of like there are kind of like retro shops and like kind of like second-hand stores and like basically no one is around, and it like really feels like Showa Tokyo. I think that's fun. I think like no matter how correctly I would draw the hand in this angle, it always would look poor. Because like this is like just a weird ball. I can do like this here, like show like this here, like this be the meat part or something. Then I will have 1, 2, 3. And have this like this, but it will always look kind of like a mitten or something. But maybe I should just live with that, because like it's more realistic that way, right? Or like this here. Rage says Shinjuku, yeah, the gay zone in Free District. Oh, I need to go there too. But the thing is, gay zone. Yeah. I guess I was also in quite a few kind of like gay places, right? I guess I don't really go to bars though, right? So like I wasn't like, okay, it's not like specifically gay, but I was in like the store, so like traditional underwear store, and then I was like, this is totally, everyone wears this, right? It's totally not gay. And then it was like, I was there with my, like, friend. And I think the shop owner was also gay, and he also totally knew, and we also knew, and it's also like, I got the instruction how to fold the, or like put on the fundoshi, and it was totally filled with kind of gay comic art. It was really cute. It was really cute. I can explain. And then there was like, I think that was, yeah, that was like Ueno. And also Ueno was like, I was working out at the gym with a friend, with the same friend. It was really great. And randomly, in the same building, there was a gay store. That was also really fun. I think I got like a leather band for it, right? Which is just like fashionable. Okay, I think I'm talking too much. How should we draw the next thing? So we like these things. I think. Look how broccoli it is. It's so much broccoli. I think. Make this even more broccoli shaped. Like this. Let's leave it like this for now. Okay. Then, I think one of the most fun parts about this is like that you see here like the chest, then biceps, then triceps. Or it's more like that the chest inserts between it, but like. Let's try to get the feel of it right. Okay. I don't want it to show too much. The shoulder. But still a bit, right? Maybe for that we just need to like shave off a bit here. But not too much. Be like our real estate. Says, just be careful, gay-oriented shops are very much loot-oriented. Don't go to a gay sauna for the same reason. Yeah, but like, I think like with shops, it's kind of like, it's not innocent, right? It's like totally like only adults, but like, it's innocent as there is like no like encounters, right? It's just like kind of like a specialty store. So it's just like nice. But like, I think like it's really fun to go there with friends and then like kind of like snicker and laugh about stuff and like, oh, do you like this? And like, do you like this? I think like it's just like a cute thing. Okay. Let's make the biceps massive. Yeah, like this, right? So like a bit more shoulder engagement. And massive peaks. I love how this shows the shape of the shadow too. Okay, maybe that's a bit too long. funny, right? Because like you have like all the dimensions, but like if you like stretch something in all dimensions, it looks small again, even if it is bigger. That's kind of a struggle with muscle art. I love this part too. This part here. Exaggerate the like angled shape a bit too. And I guess it should also be a bit higher. Maybe all of those should be a bit higher. Okay. Maybe it needs to be a bit smaller. Just a bit. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe not. Oma, welcome. Happy Poki no Hi. Daniels. Oh, wait a second. I forgot so many texts. Okay, wait a second. I can explain. I will read everything. I will read everything now. Thank you all for your engagement. Then. Okay, 1 second. Rachel said really before. I really like Kanagawa. It's near Tokyo with convenience, also with places, good scenery. Yes. Totally. And Dragon of Scooter says, hello, yes, we had this before Blue Walls at filmed. Random says, I'm gonna be sharing a room with 6 people for tonight, so better be ready for it. Is it 6 random people? Ah, it's maybe like a hostel, right? Please be safe. I hope they are also fans of your concert. Raging says, Shinjuku, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I read it before. Second district. Rayjan, I mean I've been there, but I only go to places I'm familiar with. It may be dangerous if you go some wrong places. Yeah, totally. But then it's like, I think like they're like, kind of like the... I think there are like some places, like I think like my hotel was in like Yushima, and it was like totally like fine at night. Like there were no like, I think like in like downtown areas in like big cities, right? So like Nakano, it was a bit like that. And like Akiba maybe, but like Shinjuku probably even more. They're like night business people. That's like kind of like an 80s thing in my where I live. Like it's kind of like, no, I think like in big cities here in like Austria, Germany, there definitely is sketchy places like that too, right? Like probably like close to the what's called, to some of the big train stations. Then Zerno says, it's very liberating to be surrounded by a crowd of people you share something with and finally let loose. Yeah. Oh, then events. Welcome. I love all your colorful flag heart emojis. And Raging says, I mean, most of the places are pretty much normal, but you should really watch out. Yes. Today is Poki Day. Exactly. I'm trying to make a Mantis Pose Poki Day thing. I think I got the expression right. And Victoria, welcome. So yeah, let's continue here. I will like for now move this there. And let's see. Yeah, I'm really talking much today and not getting much drawing done, but it's also fine. Yeah, I want this to be like this kind of. The thing is, this thing here starts to look really small now. But it's like, in the original it's also that small. Maybe the wrist needs to be thicker. all this thicker. It's better now, right? Yeah, it's a bit more balanced now, I think. This here too. Maybe this needs to be just like more down. No, I think like this is fine. Yeah, let's continue here. Right, it's Spooky Day. Okay, let's see. We need... I think I like this shape here a bit more than this. Sorry, Arnold. This is also nice. Anyways. Then advance. Okay. Let's continue here. I think we can do a bit of like... There would be like brachialis. To make this a bit more angled too. Like this. Then it's a bit like it's too big now, I think. Yeah, and it's much bigger than like other arm, right? I think we sadly have to scale it down everything. Even that one here. Oops, that wasn't everything. Select overlapping vectors. Okay. Scale it down. Maybe like this. Yeah, maybe, right? We can just like make all this bigger. I kind of want to scale it like in a... Can I select it like this and then be like squared so I can like select it in this direction? Or just copy it. Redraw. No, I just want to like put it there, right? Maybe I just can rotate everything. Like this. Then no, not like this. select overlapping work contours. Yeah, I think that's better, but I have to like stop this because like the shoulders are the right size already. This and this and that and that and that. Okay, let's try that now. A bit here and a bit here. Okay. The operation is finished. Yeah, I think that's better. Now the arms are a bit more balanced. Maybe this is still a bit too... Select overlapping. Huh? Yeah, I think that's fine enough. Oh, Raychan, it's late in my time, so yes, totally. Please get a good sleep. And thanks so much. And Boba is there. Wait a second, it's the Boba of the Boba. How do you say it? I think I read a comic that you made some time ago. I think it was really cute. Also, I like how your character is cute. And But Fortnite, welcome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for watching my really slow drawing process of drawing a mantis pose with Pocky Day. Yes. Oh, thanks so much. Big inspiration. Okay. But yeah, I think that's good enough for like the kind of shape. Also, yeah, I think like today I want to kind of like maybe even color this really quickly. But I totally doesn't really like, whoops, doesn't make a bend like this really. Maybe just do it like this, okay? The thing is, I want to show the vein too here, like just like a kind of like casual big biceps vein, right? But the thing is, if you look here, it's kind of on the outside, right? So, and also here, so like if you raise the arm, you don't see it, but like I think it can look up for just like double biceps pose. If someone has it still where you can see it, double biceps pose bodybuilder. Oh, Matt Crash, thanks so much, and very good big drawing. Thank you so much too. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's really fun to like hear what like other muscle artists, how they do their stuff, but also like I feel like I shouldn't be boastful, right? But it's like I think like everything is possible. So let's just do it. Let's just make extremely massive drawings. Okay. I guess the good thing about it that it's like not seen from the front is that you can see like the biceps vein from the back. That's also really cool. Oh, I also love all the stickers. Okay, let's see. I guess like on some people you have like the like I think like what most people draw is when they like there's like one big vein that's kind of like goes from the shoulder to the like the how is it called? Biceps insertion, the thing that's opposite to like your kneecap of the arm. But I think for myself, for me the veins are kind of like on the right side. Like I don't really have like totally like big cut veins yet because I'm a bit too high body fat for it, but I'm totally on cut for the next month. And I'm already down 2 kilos or 1 kilo. And yeah, what I wanted to say, I feel like on the right one I have kind of like this classical like one vein long, but on the left one I kind of have like a perpendicular vein. And the perpendicular vein you can see if you do the like biceps pose. The thing is like, I think I'm not confident enough to draw that really convincing. Like just like I said, like try. It would be like something like this, right? It would be like, this is like kind of like the volume of it. And then it would go like, this is something, I'm not sure. But I think it doesn't really look that natural. So like, I think I will just leave it. But it's good to think about these things, I think. Maybe you can see it from here, but then it's like, I think if you draw it like this, it looks just like maybe it is like meant to be like the second biceps head. This is also fun. Maybe it needs this. Maybe it needs a second biceps head. Or I will just delete this, then it's just round. Which is also fun. Let's leave it like this for now and then like think about it later. For like the hand. I like this foreshadowing thing. The thing is again, like if I do it like this, it's realistic, but maybe it's hard to read. There's so many stickers in the chat, I love it. Okay. Yeah, I think like we should just go with this one here. Even if it's hard to read, it's taken from nature, right? So it's totally like good to do or something. Imagine you get a paper cut on your muscle veins, that would be painful. Yeah, luckily it did not have that. Yeah. But like I also have like enough cushioning body fat right now. Like I think I'm like something like 25%? I'm definitely not 20, but maybe also not 25. So like somewhere in between maybe, yeah, or maybe more. Oh, biceps flex, I can do that. Okay, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Also yeah. Graphic. Oh, no problem. I'm a bit scared of blood, but I just don't consume it like a vampire. So yeah, I think like for like horror movies I get like cold feet really fast, right? So it's like, I think when I figure out that something is too scary for me, then it's like, oh, I have to make jokes about it. And then I just talk the whole movie, and then people get annoyed who want to hear the plot or something for the Halloween movie. Here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then let's just make this a bit rounder, okay. Second. And the thing is with the knuckles, right? How do people draw knuckles? Like just like draw it like this. 1, 2, 3. Maybe like this is nice, right? And then this kind of shape here of like entire. Yeah. Also, like, I'm certainly not sure which bodybuilder this is, but he definitely has like cool arms. So, if someone knows the name, please tell me. Maybe I can like reverse search it sometime. And I also like that he does on his pose the thumb outside and not inside, because I think also like when I flex, I mostly use it inside, like the thumb inside my fingers. But that also has like the danger that like when you draw, that you draw something like this thing where it's just a broccoli. Yeah, thank you for thinking about this. Okay. And that's nice. Does it need to be a bit... this relatively fits. Does it need to be a bit thicker hands? Maybe. And I think like it doesn't show here nicely, but I think we can add some folds here of the skin, and we will definitely add the, how was it called again? Palmaris longus, because I think it helps us get at least some kind of detail into the like really wasteland of forearm anatomy. And it's like, okay, maybe this is wrong direction. More like angled down. Is that right? 1 second. More like turns more to the I think this is good to like flex on your own, right? I think it's even like this, more like this. I don't want to place it wrong. Maybe just place it a bit. Could also like show the underside of the palm. Or maybe not. How did you do everything of this? I'm so unsure about this. It's more like here, right? But like we did like a bit a different angle. Maybe because the angle is different, we should also angle this all different. Good. Oh, what's this? I admit I was better with vein placement. I need to study it on it more. Same. And then it's like, but I think like, if I like studied this part here, like this is like not supposed to be a vein, but like this like tendon thing, right? I think it makes the hand, like how it's called, like the hand. How is this called? The thing where the hand is attached to the forearm. It makes it really much more readable. So I like to overdo that kind of, okay, see. Also I'm like totally a beginner, right? So like, but I think it's nice, like, if you study a bit, you can kind of talk about, like, at least about anatomy, you can talk easily with other artists, right? Because like anatomy is kind of knowledge, like logic, like it exists in real life. I think like with other concepts in art, it's really hard to talk about. Okay, this doesn't work. Like other concepts, like for example, let's see, something like creating meaning out of form or something. That's like, or like how to construct a cube or something. That's like when like different artists have so different like thinking approaches about it that it's kind of hard to talk about it. But like anatomy, it's really fun. It's just like, oh yeah, the neck muscle attaches behind the ear or something. That's like just like really easy. Select the overlapping vectors. Okay. No, I did not want this one. Okay, perfect. What would look more natural for us? Turning it more like this or more like this? But definitely turning it, right? I think it's stuck out too much. Yeah, because this one is totally turned, right? This one is a bit turned. So when we drew it like... It's maybe something between it? It's a bit hard to like imagine how it looks without all this orange stuff. Okay, it didn't change much. And it's also kind of high, right? So maybe it should not be as high up. Basically it should not be as high up, maybe. Yeah, I think like I'm probably the worst in like posing and also how it's called, 3D-ness and like making sense of things. It's better. Yeah, I think it's a bit better. At least it's a bit better. I will try like once, like kind of like an exaggerated one of it. Select overlapping vectors. True. Oh, you used my emote. But yeah. Also, that's like really like, I want like giant like biceps veins in real life. I want it so much. But like I also want gains. So it's like for me like kind of gains were more important than veins. So that's why I like this too though. But like I think like if I would do it like this, then I would have to draw this like this. I guess like I kind of like it though. Yeah, I think that's fun, right? Maybe this makes more sense, but yeah, I think I like this. It looks kind of more stable. I think I will keep it. Okay, I have too much fun drawing. Okay, let's see, what did I want to talk about? Right, I want to get massive biceps veins that you can anyways not see when I'm like clothed, because I have like the rule that I can only fursuit with clothing. I guess I post workout pictures on like Blue Sky and Twitter, but I still want biceps veins. Maybe like why biceps veins will just show through the clothing, right? Serendip says, I think you understand yourself a lot. You haven't been drawing for that long and you're progressing so well. Yeah, but like I'm also totally boastful, right? So like it's totally like I need to be grounded and ground myself, right? I need to be like also like maybe I will start commissions in a few days, but I how should I say it? Like I definitely need to celebrate my progress, right? But also, no matter how far you progress, you should always be like kind of grounded, right? I think that's nice. Matt Chris says, I feel like I'm just here, like I got teleported here thanks to the YouTube recommendations. But I like this, it's calm. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, it's like I could probably like name the stream kind of better so like new people get a better idea of it. But for me, I always when I'm drawing kind of do like this like kind of relaxing rambling and not taking it too seriously and stuff. But also taking it seriously, right? But like I know you already fixed the Blue Sky. Oh, thank you so much. That's great. Okay. So I think that's good enough for the arm for now. I like how it's like kind of like a bit 3D and has fun shapes. Maybe we will make this a bit more massive to make up for it. I also love massive forms, it's really fun. Okay. Maybe this here too. Just a tiny bit. Oops. I'm also happy that like so many people like martial arts too, so it's like when I'm opening commissions that like people get to me that already love like the kind of topic that I'm drawing. It's really fun. So like I think like the last time I had commissions, it was like basically all the commission ideas were genius. But also it's like when something is out of my range, I will just be like open and say like I cannot draw it, right? But it's also totally fine. It's always great to ask that. Okay. And for this here, we definitely have like this kind of triangle thing here, right? But maybe it should be like more like whoosh. Okay. Oh, Ramen Rabbit, welcome. Hello, Ramen. Nice to have you. And Creepshow 1980. Yeah, the right biceps looks smaller compared to the left biceps. No, that's exactly what I have the problem with. This is bigger, right? But the thing is, like, I don't want to make this smaller, right? But I want to make this bigger. You mean like this is smaller than this one, right? But then it's like, if I make this one bigger too, maybe the chest looks small, and then I have to like make the chest bigger too, right? Just make this bigger and also rounder. But I still want it, like I want it to be round, but in this angle, I want it to be kind of like this boxy shape. That's fun. line here. Ta-da. Oh, Beute der Ukish King. Welcome. Mad Chris says, you need to draw yourself eating a Pocky stick because of the Pocky Day. Yes, basically this is my Pocky drawing, right? So like, I'm like holding the Pocky stick between my like chest, side chest pose. Side chest mantis pose. Less stabilization, maybe that's better. Oh, I never tried this with less stabilization. Mostly like tried it to like fix lines. It's fun. And the thing is, I think this is kind of like the space between the bone. So I think this needs to be a bit more here too. Maybe like this or something. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Can he even reach the Pocky sticks there? No. Someone else has to do it. But the other person is holding the camera. Like the other person is like, wait a second, I can just write this, right? Then it's already a comic. It's like, let's just do it like this. And then comic. Like this. Yes. And a bit of balloon tail. We'll make this figure. Two. Then the other person is like saying, perfect. Perfect. Okay. It's fine here for now. Hiroyuki Sanada says, try affinity. What's affinity? Creepshow says, always make sure the muscular forms are anatomically correct and connect with the skeleton format. Yes. I like to do that, and I think I'm doing that, but it's of course like a... how it's called? Like it's a range of doing that. And not right. So it's like, I think like it's like on one thing is like, it's definitely good advice, and I would definitely take it to heart. And it's also like, it's kind of all-encompassing, right? It's kind of like every muscle and every skeleton part has like, it's like attachment points and not. And I think there's like a difficulty in like losing sense of one when you try to fix the other. It's kind of like a balancing thing. But I think it's something that's also like comes with time, right? Like if you force it on one drawing, I think you can like spend like 10 times the time on the drawing. But then if you draw it the next time, you take just as long, right? So I think like the kind of like there's like kind of like an upper ceiling and a lower ceiling, I feel like, of like your range of your drawing capabilities. And I think if you just draw a lot, then your lower ceiling, like your upper ceiling also gets better, but your lower ceiling also gets better, right? So I think like for this, for example, like I'm totally like references a lot, right? But I think like with like chest width feeling with shoulders, I'm not perfect in it, but I think I mostly have gotten better from the start by just doing that a lot of times. Does it make time? Affinity like Photoshop. Is that like the online one? The thing is like, I tried like I think 5 years ago a lot of different ones, like drawing programs, and the most I liked of the free ones were Fire Alpaca and Medibang, and of the paid ones were Clip Studio, but it's like because of the like automatically installed brushes that it's totally easy to get it in the other ones too. I think for like drawing programs, there are some that have like kind of... The most important thing for me is that I can do like 100 layers easily and don't have a problem with like performance. And the other thing is that I can have like a non-destructive workflow, which some of the free programs also don't offer, which is bad, right? Like with like kind of like the correction layers and stuff. I'll quickly go to the toilet. I'll be right back. So thank you all so much for like writing so much interesting stuff and like feedback and like thoughts and like the comments. It's like really entertaining and also like helps me. Okay, I'll quickly go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, what did I miss? Creep Show 1980 says, essentially there's a balance in studying, practicing, improving, and testing every technique for better results. Yes, I think so too. Yeah, I think so much. I think like, let's see. I think for me, it's of course important to know your weaknesses, right? And I think for me, my weaknesses are definitely like posing, structure. What else? Like kind of like everything related with that, right? Like 3D space, gestures, naturalness. I think like another big weakness was like line art for me, but I think like that almost fixed itself by using what's called stabilization or something. I'm not sure, but like, but yeah, I think like like line art also got like kind of much improved really fast. But also like even like with my weaknesses, I think the weaknesses also improved much. But then it's like the weaknesses are still weaknesses, right? Like for example, I will probably even in 3 years not have like better posing and stuff than shading. Or like maybe I will when it's like, oh, I get better in this and then I get better in that, right? But it's like, I think even if my posing is weak or like my 3D-ness or like making sense of it, I'm still really happy with it because it's like a giant progression of like from like 1 year ago, right? So like for that especially I have to like be sure to not to like how is it called? Be like graceful to myself? No, that's a weird word, right? What is a good word of that in English? Like be mindful, not mindful, graceful? Like be nice to myself for like the small progress, right? Be humble. Yes, but also like in a positive way, right? So like, I think like there are definitely some artist friends who are totally great people, but I cannot really go to them for like feedback because like the feedback would be like just like try again or something, and that is like totally true, and it's like totally like or like something like not there yet, right? It's also totally true, but I think like for me it's really important to. One thing is not let myself get discouraged, and the other thing is there are different kinds of feedback, right? One is like basically the level of this and that is like in general not enough or something, but I think like really tiny details are like kind of like graspable stuff, like kind of like splitting like the problems into different things, right? For example, like when I look at this, it would be like kind of feedback of you should figure out where the like bony part of the elbow and the brachialis kind of here interact, and that's definitely good feedback and totally something that I like see when I look at it to get a bit more confident in this area or something. Appreciation. Yeah, but it's also like I think like totally like getting feedback, you don't need to have appreciation, right? Because like it's like kind of like a different thing from feedback. But it's like I think like even like if like something turns out wrong, I think I have like a really positive mindset about it, right? Being respectful. Yeah, but like it's still respectful, I think, right? That's the thing. I think like even if you get discouraging feedback, one thing is it's not meant to be discouraging, and the second thing is it's still a totally respectful context. Yes, don't be hard on yourself, yes. Right. So basically, like, it's kind of like, I think I don't work on a, like, tough love approach of feedback or motivation, right? Same with, like, workout. So, like, there are definitely people who, like, work out and then are like, yes, you have to suffer every day. Chicken and rice, and workout time is not enjoyment but suffering, and you get only rewarded by suffering, but I think that's not true. I think, like, for me, it's kind of like all the like, it's called every effort, like, if I can, like, make the process enjoyable, then it's easy. Right. Yeah, this is really important, and I think, like, it's also important to have that to kind of, how is it called? For the process to be sustainable, right? Like, if you, like, practice drawing for 1 year and then someone says, like, yeah, that's not good enough, then you could be like, okay, I will not sleep for 2 months and try to fix it, and then it's, like, not good enough. Same with workout, right? Where you think about, like, oh yes, my chest, it needs to get bigger, and then it's like, after, like, 1 year or, like, 5 years, it's, like, not good enough, and then it's like, okay, I have to train harder, and then you, like, kind of burn out from it, and also, like, don't have gains because you don't recover. So yeah, so that's why I kind of want, like, every, like, artist, and, like, especially starting artists, right, to be not too hard on themselves. Maybe this can keep. So yeah, but that's also basically, like, why, like, there are definitely many people where you can get, like, the feedback that you need, right? And it's also, I think, not meant bad for, like, the people where it's, like, feedback that doesn't encourage you. It's, like, also not meant bad. Something like that. I want to kind of, like, this part here, right? I think I can do it a lot better. Oops, not like this. But I love, like, this is, like, later with shading done, right? Like, I can do that easily with shading. I want to kind of show it a bit with, like, this too. But this part here, I think it's really fun with the shading, right? I think I'll just, like, want like this or something. That is fine. But yeah, taking, like, mental note that I will, like, make this work better with shading. Of course, it's just a sketch, but, like, I think I will just, like, leave it as a sketch for now. Okay. Let's just leave this too. Can do, like, this separation here too. Something like this. Sure. Just want to get to the shading real quick. Okay. True. The music stopped. Hmm. Just like this. Guess this could be even more angled down too. There's something wrong at Rooted, but I can figure it out sometime when I like fix it more. More like this. Okay, I think for now let's color this. Also like in this little shoulder is also doing more. Maybe copy it. Let's see how this would look if I would put the shoulder more down. More natural. Oops. Then I need more space here. Maybe I can put this farther back too. Yeah, I think that makes it maybe more balanced. Or after. Before. Like here, the look of the, how it's called, the lateral head. And here less. I see. like this. I think the terrace major part is better now. So it doesn't look like the shoulder, right? This part here. I guess this part here. Oops. This shape is a bit weird here. Maybe like this, then it's like more like turned down. Okay, but like also save the like old one, so like I think for now let's get to the coloring part. Oops. Orange Daya.
Orange
Thanks so much for
Leader
following.
just followed.
So I think I will just like snip the colors from here. The closer than accident. Pokinohi. Okay, I did not delete it. Maybe we will make it back up safe. Just to be safe. Okay. And then here I will call it color. And then I will call this base. Oh, and also like background. Okay. Let's see. Just like really quick coloring. Okay. This and then this. Nice. Okay, and here. Okay. But yeah, what is it, Creepshow? I think it's great to like, and like it's not like a problem if it doesn't work out. Okay, what is like the Pookie here? Dark chocolate color. Maybe that's too dark. Maybe that's too light. Maybe that's too dark. Oh, not too light. Maybe this one is fine. Okay. No, it's still too dark. This is fine, I guess. Sometimes I don't get to draw it too much. Pretty much every project I want to polish as much as possible is also practice. True. But the thing is, like, I think, like, for me, like, the, like, barrier of creating is big, right? So, like, I think, like, the biggest thing is, like, starting, and the biggest thing is, like, making a sketch. The rest is just, like, finishing it. It's, like, just, like, same with, like, shading, right? I think, like, shading is, for me, like, more, like, reward, kind of. And it's kind of, like, always turning out fun. But I'm bad for finishing stuff. And also, like, with commissions too, right? Like, you could, like, fine-tune stuff forever. What no one ever sees. But that's not, like, what's wanted anyways from anyone. Okay. Where's my ref sheet? There. This. Okay. Definitely see you right. With like geometric shape. This one here is something here really nice. Not the same thing with like the packs. Here. Even half of it. here. Okay. Then Serendip says, I guess for me, I really liked the sketches because trying to render it in traditional afterwards can ruin what the sketch had going on. Yes, I had that sometime too. That's crazy, right? Can you like take a picture and then digitalize it? I would do it that way probably. It's a different color. I love using layers for coloring too, right? It's like crazy to think like, oh, if I color this one thing wrong, everything is ruined. It's like crazy. Like this here, right? It would be like, oh, I can throw it all away. But not really, but like, make the, we're just drawing the eyes here. Oh. Can delete it later, but it's like, the lines are kind of like too small for it for now. Okay. That's my like shadow layer. And I think shadow is the thing that that's the least important for me, I think, for shading. Somehow. Most important is the highlight. So let's do that now. Never know where I should put like the shading on like the forearm in this position at least. Happy Slum says, you have a pretty voice. Thank you so much. Yes, it's chest. So says, if I had one tools and knowledge for digital arts, I could totally use my printer scanner, but I don't have any of those former things. Can't you just like take a picture with your like phone? Serendip says, the good news is that, as I've shown you, I can draw over my sketches using my light slate. But last time I drew something, I had to start over 4 times for little mistakes. And begrudgingly, I had to accept another mistake on the very last step of the final version. Yeah, I could never do that. I think like if there was only traditional art, I would not have come as far at all, because I just like I make like big mistakes. Okay. Ta-da! And look, without this it looks really flat or like really soft. But without this it's still fine, I think. That's how I think about it. Then good job, thanks so much. And then the bounce light, which I also love. Maybe in green or something. The thing is, I need kind of to have more strong shadows for it to work better. We'll just do it really quick. Here too I need more shadow, I think. You're doing well, you're great. Thanks so much. Oh true, I have like a lot of YouTube videos where I talk a lot too. So if you like my voice, maybe it's just for you. my shadow. This is better. Okay. Nice. Hmm. Okay. I'll also remove the one on the pockies. It's like okay. Let's try if we remove this more. I think I will also add the pants, but where do I have the pants color? Pants color, pants color. Hmm. I guess I'll just like use any color. Oh, I know what I can do. I think here I have like an old one, but it's my pants color. Okay. Oh, I think it's finished. Okay. The eyes could be better. Maybe I'll... His eyes? Can I make the eyes better? Maybe just like this is better. I'll just copy them. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Just make it bigger and then it's fine. Not too big. Copy that one. Can you see the eyes? I guess it's good enough. Also try this would look. Sounds fun maybe. I like the one without anything more. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, that means a lot to me. I'm also doing ASMR, so it's perfectly perfect. Just perfect. like this.
Happy_Slow May just followed.
Thank you for following. Does this hit? I'm not sure. I want to try one more other eye option. What can I do for it? Oh yes. Thanks so much and bye bye. I think I will for now just leave it with like these. Okay. Yeah, have fun at your concert. This is the drawing for today. I will say it's finished for now. And thank you so much. Maybe I will keep this off. Okay, then this is the drawing we did. Thank you so much everyone. It took a bit of a time, but I think I practiced a lot and learned much and it was good practice. I will do my best with requests soon and also with the comic, and I will eat now something. I will also quickly check who to raid. Let's see. Who can I raid? Let's raid for now. Other Bunny. I think he's playing some kind of 2D game. Then everyone have a good night and thanks so much for being there with me. Enjoy the Poké Day and I will eat so much now. And also continue workout. Dang, a lot to do. Yeah, thanks so much and nice meeting you, Happy Slow. Looks great, LVP 207, thank you so much. Okay, bye bye. Muscle Fox attack. Okay, I really need food now. Bye bye.